was your week?
Well, you have decided to kill me.
Yes, I've not even started yet. and today, before we start this session, we're gonna do a small activity that we did last session.
Oh my god, another activity.
Yes, I want you to stand up.
Yeah.
And now, from every session, I want you to stand up and say the magic words.
I am incredible.
I am incredible. And I should feel it.
I am incredible.
Louder. And stand up. You can't sit.
I'm incredible.
Yes, brilliant. You should feel it. And I'll explain you why I'm doing this, and in the later weeks you'll get to know what this means. It's just not words, but this really holds value, right? Awesome. So, past 2 sessions we've gathered information, right? We got your baselines. We connected them with your wheel of life, right? So we did where are they being met and where they're not being met. So today what we're going to do is we're going to take that information and we'll see how we can take your wheel of life further. How we can, whatever your scores are, we got to take it higher than what we have here. So if it's a 7, we need to figure out ways to take it to 8, to 9. If it's a 3, we need to figure out how to take it 4 to 5. So the whole point is to take it higher. Basically this wheel of life has to get a perfect round eventually. And we're going to start today. So there's an activity. I'll give you half an hour to do it. And what it's called a change. The changes you need to make that will fulfill your baselines.
Okay.
In the 8 areas of your life.
Okay.
So about the activity, it's called the change. You will think of scenarios from previous activity and try to see how can they make all their 6 baselines be satisfied in all areas of your life. Outcome of this activity is for you to make your life be a sync with all the 6 core baselines. So basically, the 6 core baselines should sync with the wheel of life. Right? Step 1, look at all major areas of your life, health, relationship, finance, etc. See how your core 6 baselines are not being satisfied in each area. Clear? Awesome. So, I'll give you half an hour. I think that's enough. And I'll get my cup of coffee and I'll get you one too. And at the end of the week, we might go for lunch and everything also.
No.
Just to make you happy. All right. Cool. I'll see you in half an hour. So welcome back.
Yeah.
How did that go?
Yeah, I mean, like, I have some good breakthroughs.
Good breakthroughs?
We can discuss about it. Yeah.
Brilliant. So let's start with the first, which is health. Right? So we said that you're missing piety, you're missing adventure and growth.
Yeah.
So what can we do? What do you think that needs to be changed?
Well, I think the way I see it, that if I'm healthy, I can I can do the activities as my religious activity more concentrated manner.
Right.
So if so far as growth is concerned, to improve my health level. So let's say my body mass index is still not aligned.
Right.
You can see a bit of tummy.
Yeah, I see the happiness there.
Yeah, that's what I'm
That's
saying.
where the happiness being concentrated right now.
Yeah, so I think I have to get down a bit so that I can really improve that.
Great.
Right.
So just to clear, piety, you're relating it completely, purely to religion aspect.
Yeah.
Right. So
Piety is basically means God consciousness. So
God consciousness.
what I see is that if I'm healthier, I can perform all my rituals in a better way. If I'm healthier, I can help people more the way I can.
Right.
The more I'm mentally charged, I can go an extra mile for people to support them and so on.
And then I want to know what's stopping it for you to do that right now?
I never had a focused approach towards health and piety. I never thought of.
So that's a discovery for you.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
That's what you see the connection now.
I agree.
Yeah, and you've understood that piety is important and my health is important and that they're not connecting.
Yeah. So and one of the most important thing that I will do is I will improve my health sleep cycles.
Right.
So let's say it's very erratic. Sometimes I sleep, sometimes I don't. So if I will sleep well,
Right.
It will energize my entire day. You know, like there
Exactly.
has been a time that you are conducting a session and I'm like, feeling very dull.
Right.
It's only because my sleep cycle is
Cycles
not
are
good.
right. And how would you do the adventure and growth part?
Well, as I said, I will definitely start working out.
Okay.
So my
That'll be the adventure.
health level will grow.
Right.
And definitely with
Good.
the workout, I think it's an adventure thing.
Awesome. All right. Family and friends. You said pragmatism and the growth is missing. How would you fix that?
Well, I think so far as I see myself, I think my level of relationship with my family is at a stagnant level. I am not making enough effort, like visiting them or calling them on a timely level. So what I will do is that I have put a program that I will call all my family members on a rotational basis in a
Nice.
month,
Right.
so that nobody is missed,
Right.
and this will grow my relationship with them.
Exactly.
Yeah,
That will-
and I
that
think
will-
it's a very pragmatic approach. So
Yeah. Very nice.
so I think if I call every family member once a month, every should happy in my
Yeah, that's
relationship
good.
will grow.
You will build the bond much stronger.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Okay, fun and recreation. Again, piety.
Fun and recreation. The problem was that I was not able to connect these two at all.
Right.
Right. But then what I realized is that I have identified certain books which is really so let's say I like to study management. But there are certain books which is written by Islam and management. I would like to study them to
Right.
so that I can inculcate certain values of
So you do it in the form of the way Islam has explained it. Very nice.
1400 years back people
Right.
have practiced it, done it. I've never seen it with that approach.
Right.
So I will see definitely to start looking at that approach.
Good. Wealth, it was a big one. Wealth, we have to score 3,
Yeah.
and we have a lot of baselines are missing.
Yeah.
So what do you think about that? How do you feel about it?
Well, the first thing that I realized that it's directly related to my career. So
Mhm.
I think I need to seriously take a call on whatever I'm doing. Should I continue doing it or should I discontinue and look for the things which I really enjoy and which really meets my almost all the baselines, or because I can clearly see that whatever I'm doing now as a career, though it's slightly giving me whatever I need, but the thing is that eventually I'm not happy with it not meeting my primary baseline, which is fighting.
Right. How long have you been doing this job that you were?
It's been over 6 months. Yeah, because at that point of time in Dubai there was no job, so I had
So-
to take whatever was available.
Okay, and before that, what were you doing?
I was working as head of Gulf for a company
For how long?
almost 3 years.
3. Were you happy? Were you satisfied?
Yeah, I was happy.
What was the job description?
I was head of Gulf, so I was investing money on behalf of the company into Africa, and I was also looking after sales of African product and Indian products into all GCC market in Jordan.
Food related products. Right. Okay. And that you enjoyed that job.
I enjoyed, so my current profile is all about procurement, and I'm all about the business development, analytics, market
Mhm.
intelligence, and also
Mhm.
there are two different profiles. And in
Mhm.
procurement, sometimes what management is expecting from you is something not the industry norm, or let's say sometimes it's not ethical. Or
Ethical.
it breaks the criteria of integrity. So it really makes me uncomfortable. But the thing is that that's how you're supposed to survive.
Right.
But the thing is that survival is not everything. Eventually, if you continue to degrow yourself, you will lose everything that you built in more than a decade.
Clear. So now, you said that you are currently not working.
Yeah, I have decided not to work with my.
Current job that
Yeah.
you left it,
Yeah.
and you've done for 6 months. And now that you understand your baselines, can you relate to that job that why you weren't happy?
Yeah, of course. That's why the baselines, none of the baselines are
Were being met
met
in that job. And the previous one, you had some baselines that
Yeah,
were being
it was adventure because I used to travel a lot.
Right.
It was the financially it was really well-paying job.
Right.
The company was very decent. They were very high in integrity.
Very good.
You know.
So now we know that whatever job you're gonna look for, you have to make sure that you meet piety, you meet pragmatism, and all that. Very good. Relationships. You said there's no growth.
Yeah, relationships.
How can we fix that? How can we take it
Yeah,
to
but
the
like
next
I'll
level?
take the same things that I said that.
With family and friends, calling
family.
in. All right. Personal growth. For me, that's a big thing in anybody's life.
Yeah.
How would you fix that? Do you add piety again and credibility?
Well, in personal growth, I have decided that I would getting back to my basics and try to study some books which will get me aligned to my improved level of piety, because I thought
Right,
I just
yeah.
got stagnated where I was.
Right. So you're gonna discover more in your own field.
Yeah.
In your religion, you want to know more about Islam.
No, so let's say, I mean, like, I would like to spend time with more such people who are
Right.
pretty pious, not even pious, at least who have the right set of beliefs and
Mindset,
practices and
yeah.
mindsets in life.
Beautiful. Very nice. Possessions. Again, a lot of things we're missing in possessions.
Yeah.
So piety, credibility, growth, and adventure.
Yeah, I think, I mean, like, I'm a person who's not very much into positions, so I am not able to yet finalize, but what I can say is that now I want to, let's say, buy something. I would prefer that how I can invest it into my hereafter,
Right.
right? So
It
let's say
should be
adventure,
meaningful.
yeah. So like for me,
Meaningful.
thinking more about my hereafter is more adventurous, because it is like the ultimate. Everybody
Yeah.
has to die one day, yeah.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
You know,
Possession
like
is
Steve
something-
Jobs said that, you know, like if you wake up, you should live the day as if that this is the last day, and
Last
that is
day.
the only way you can
Exactly,
perform
exactly.
the best. So
The motivation comes from that.
Yeah,
Very good.
it's a positive motivation.
Right. So, but what will you do in terms of action to collect all these again? Like when you say possession, yes, you explain me that what possession means to you, but in terms of, see, having
it's
possession is not a
connected.
bad thing though.
Yeah, I mean, like, see, it's all connected with my career basically. If
Mhm.
career gets aligned, the wealth will get
Position
aligned, and the
will align.
position will align.
Right.
Yeah.
Alright, so the next is career, piety, credibility, and adventure.
Yeah, I mean, like career, I really want to choose something where I am working with credible people, right?
Mhm.
And definitely it should not break the rules of integrity.
Ethically,
Yeah,
good,
it should be ethically in a right way.
good way of earning money.
Yeah. Even though it's difficult, I don't mind taking up the difficult task.
Right. So that's amazing. You shared your feelings and your
It has been a
baseline
big
change.
breakthrough. This activity has
Yeah.
been a big breakthrough.
It kind of gives you an idea of your past life and wherever you felt low and sad, you can kind of pinpoint that because of this was not being met, I felt like that.
Yeah,
Very good. So I hope you
it has been,
understood
it has
that,
been a
yeah,
very
how it
big
can
breakthrough.
help you out in the future.
Yeah. it has been a
Awesome,
big breakthrough.
awesome. So now if you make decision based on your baselines, you will accomplish what you have just figured out.
I agree. I
Right.
agree 100%.
Now you understand how important the baseline part is.
I agree.
Brilliant. And I would just like to leave you with one small activity. Is what are the 3 things you discovered about yourself in this process?
Well, the first thing that definitely I was not aligned with my piety, which is my baseline. I was
Right.
not aware that it's my baseline and I should do
Amazing.
everything based on that. Number
Good.
one.
Number 1.
Number two, I need to make sure that in life, whatever decision that I take, it should definitely pass through these baselines, because then decision making is much easier.
Easier, yeah.
Right. And the third thing that I realize is that whenever you are, let's say, going down on
Mhm.
any of your the 8 criteria of life, the
Right.
8 areas like health and wellness, you need to check whether which of the baselines are not meeting.
Right.
So if it is not meeting somewhere, that's why the performance is not improving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. Now we're gonna do the ritual again. Stand up and say what?
I'm
I
incredible.
am incredible. Louder. No, with
I'm incredible.
yes. I want to give a big hand of applause for yourself. Brilliant. I'm so happy that you are finally understanding the whole mechanism of life. And to next session, you're gonna be introduced to something called codes,
Yeah.
right? I don't wanna put too much of information out right now, but it will be an awesome week next week too.
Sure.
So, cool. See you next week. Take care.
Take care. Thank you.